Caitlyn Clark broke the internet with a new interview where Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi host the WNBA sensation while live watching the 2025 NCAA Women's Basketball Finals. This wasn't just a casual chat, it was a masterclass in hoops insight, savage banter, and pure entertainment. The UConn Huskies are steamrolling South Carolina in the championship game, and Caitlyn Clark joins two of the greatest to ever lace them up. Sue Bird, the assist queen with a resume longer than a CVS receipt, and Diana Taurasi, the trash-talking, three-point-slinging goat who just retired after 20 years of domination. What ensued was a mix of basketball brilliance, hilarious jabs, and a spotlight on why Caitlyn's already earned her seat at the big kid table after just one WNBA season. You won't believe Caitlyn Clark's big reveal. What's it about? Let's get down to it. The game's second half is about to tip off, and Sue and Diana welcome Caitlyn with the kind of energy you'd expect from two UConn legends hosting a rookie phenom. Caitlyn's all smiles, rocking a throwback vibe and a Gatorade bottle that screams. She gushes over UConn's Sarah Strong and reflects on facing South Carolina in the 2024 finals. They have so many weapons, recalling Tessa Johnson's 19-point outburst off the bench. Even if one person's not having a good night, it's on to the next. It's a flashback to her Iowa days, where she carried the Hawkeyes to back-to-back title games, only to fall to the Gamecocks' depth. But here's the kicker. Caitlyn's not bitter. She's analytical, breaking down matchups like a coach. She even mentions Camila Cardoso's size advantage. 6 feet 7 inches versus Iowa's 6 feet 1 inch center, a mismatch that haunted her college finale. This is no rookie. This is a future Hall of Famer in the making. Sue and Diana don't let Caitlyn coast on charm. They dig into her WNBA debut. "You had an amazing rookie season," Sue says. "You blew everyone out of the water." Let's pause and unpack that, because the numbers are nuts. In 2024, Caitlyn Clark averaged 19.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, 8.4 assists, and 1.3 steals per game, shooting 41.7% from the field and 34.4% from three. She didn't just play, she rewrote the record books, breaking Alyssa Thomas's WNBA single-season assist record, most three-pointers by a rookie basically turning defenses into Swiss cheese, new single-game assist record, 19. Because why pass to one teammate when you can set up the whole squad?
Well, I was saying, that game in Phoenix, because we only played in Phoenix one time, and it was before Olympic break. Obviously, we had All-Star there too, but...
Caitlyn Clark also has the most double-digit scoring games by a rookie at 35, most double-doubles by a rookie guard, 14. Oh, and she led the Indiana Fever to the playoffs for the first time since 2016, turning a 4,067 average attendance into 17,036, a 318% spike. TV ratings, up 170% on ESPN. Jersey sales, through the roof. Diana's "reality is coming" warning, Caitlyn turned it into "reality is me," dragging a young Fever squad to relevance while the world watched. She's not just sitting with Sue and Diana, she's earned the cushiest chair. Here's where it gets juicy. Diana, the grizzled vet who's seen it all, gets downright sentimental about facing Caitlyn. Diana Taurasi makes it clear she's been following Caitlyn for so long, watching her college career in awe. She admits the first game was in Phoenix, and it felt like the last game that was ever going to be played. The crowd was going crazy. She's talking about June 30th, 2024, when the Fever stormed back from a 15-point deficit to beat the Mercury 88-82, Indiana's first win against a winning team that season. Caitlyn dropped 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 12 assists, nearly notching a triple-double in Diana's house. Diana states that to cross paths with Caitlyn for a couple games meant a lot to her at that late stage of her career, and even though she's now retired, she wants the season to start so she can watch Caitlyn Clark again. Hold up. Diana Taurasi, the woman who once told Draymond Green he's never been double-teamed, is fangirling over Caitlyn Clark? That's like Yoda saying, "Impressed by this Padawan I am." Caitlyn, ever the humble Midwesterner, admits she was a little starstruck that night in Phoenix. It's a torch-passing moment wrapped in mutual respect, and it's chef's kiss perfect. The banter peaks when Sue and Diana grill Caitlyn about technical fouls. Diana, a tech magnet that got ejected once and sent Sue a locker room selfie, asks, "How many texts did you get last year?" Caitlyn reveals she racked up 6, one shy of the WNBA's 7-tech suspension limit. "I got 2 for slapping the stanchion and 1 for accidentally hitting someone in the eye," she says, laughing. "Half of mine weren't even talking to the ref." Sue, the pristine angel who never got a tech, and Diana, the devilish instigator, put Caitlyn on the spot. Over under 4.5 this season? Caitlyn picks over, predicting 2, while Diana's like, "With more games now, the odds are against you." It's like a Parks and Rec scene. "I'll be in the middle," Caitlyn quips. "The refs love me." "Sure, Caitlyn, until you slap another stanchion and get a $500 fine." The convo shifts to Paige Bueckers, UConn star senior and the projected #1. 1 pick in the 2025 WNBA draft. Caitlyn's all praise. Her poise, her maturity. Nothing ever phases her. She can score at all 3 levels. She predicts Paige will thrive with the Dallas Wings, much like she did with the Fever, taking a talented but underperforming team and putting it all together. Diana, ever the troll, jokes she's going to be horrible in the WNBA, might not even make a roster before admitting Paige's championship experience and skill will translate beautifully. It's a nod to Caitlyn's own journey, poise under pressure, a trait that's already made her a legend at 23. Remember that viral pic of Caitlyn flexing her biceps last season? Sue brings it up. She credits her off-season grind, adding a floater and mid-range game to her arsenal. Caitlyn Clark admits got uncomfortable in the paint last year. Now she's finishing through contact. With new Fever additions like Natasha Howard and Dewana Bonner, she's psyched. It'll definitely make her life easier. Imagine Caitlyn with more weapons. It's like giving Tony Stark a second Iron Man suit. So why does Caitlyn Clark deserve this seat beside Sue Bird? 2 NCAA titles, 4 WNBA rings, 13 All-Star nods, and Diana Taurasi. 3 NCAA titles, 3 WNBA rings, 6 Olympic golds. It's not just her stats, it's her impact. She's the tide that raises all boats, as Martina Navratilova once tweeted about her. The Fever went from lottery limbo to playoff contenders. Attendance soared, ratings exploded. She's not just a player, she's a movement. And in this interview, she holds her own, breaking down pick-and-roll coverages, clowning with legends, and hyping the next gen. At 23, she's already a bridge between eras, a rookie who's already a vet in spirit. As UConn pulls away, Caitlyn cheers for good basketball, not bias. "I'm not choosing between South Carolina and UConn," she says, dodging Sue and Diana's UConn loyalty like a pro. The interview ends with a toast. Cheers, go Fever, and a promise of more Caitlyn chaos in 2025. This wasn't just a chat, it was a coronation. Caitlyn Clark didn't hold back, and neither should you. Hit that subscribe button, because this rookie's just getting started.